Here we go. Good luck. Have fun, everybody. Boom. I started the game. Whoop, whoop. Oh, well. Yeah, I just want to spend time rearranging the defense. Yeah, I mean, I think... Depends how you want to play it. I mean, you get turrets there. The problem is you all of the biters are going to come from this way. Like, over here. And if they do, you've got nothing here to defend. Your base, your burners are going here. So, what do you do? What do you do? Let's see, what are they going for? I've got everything out of the chests. Yep. ADM's kind of standing around. Oh, okay. Crafting some labs. Straight in with the science pack. Straight with the power. And neuro setting up iron. Cool, yep. Similar. Oh, Zorkies, are they going for on patch? Oh, okay. There's two different styles already. So North Baguette are going for probably hand-fed or belted coal at some point. And South are going straight for on patch power. This is better. That pipe is awful. Hopefully they'll change it into undergrounds. Yeah, one should definitely scout or use a radar to see if there's lakes outside of you guiding the biter somewhere. Definitely. Definitely. I mean, this section up here is awful. Or down here. I mean, the lake's there, but if they come running up here, they're going to come right in here or through here. And this is a horrible little corner. Horrible little corner. There you go. Factorio's actually uncovered a bit for them there by grabbing... He's actually grabbing the turrets. That's a solid idea. Baguette haven't. They've left them. They're just going straight for the on-patch burners. Which is fair enough. South. Yeah, they're pretty much neck and neck at the minute. I'd say South is slightly ahead due to the automation of power. It's probably about the only thing that separates them at the minute. Like North have power but only one running because, yeah, they need more coal. Ah, there you go. You heard me. He's listening. I mean, their power's more compact. This pipe down here, this is, yeah. Hopefully they'll change that once they've got a bit more iron. Keep an eye out for any sneaky sends of science and... Hey, wait, what? No, they didn't. They didn't. They did! Wow, that is super sneaky early on. I was just about to say, let's look for some... Keep an eye out for sneaky sends later. Not 2 minutes in, very sneaky. 16 pack. I mean, it's not a lot in the grand scheme of things, but early on, 2% and threat jump coming off of that can be quite significant quite quickly. I mean, look how quickly it's going up. You know, it's not going to be massive amounts of biters too quickly, but it's going to cause them some issues. I like that. I honestly like that. I think that is really good play by GSD to push that early. They've obviously decided they can afford the science, they can make more, they don't need as much as they've got to like research. Here comes some biters for them. Look, there's 4 biters. No problem. A couple of turrets down here. Factorio's there. That's a pistol kill. Easy. Let's have a look. I'm interested to see what the first little biters come up here are like. That's very sneaky and I like it. I wonder if Baguette have seen that. I mean, that's... Oh, look at oil! 205% just outside your wall. We never get that in our matches. It's always 600 tiles to the left or right. There comes a couple of biters there. Nothing much to worry about with those. This will be interesting. This is the first time a team has used the red science from the starting science in regular to send threat and raise Evo straight off the bat. So, will that be the difference between game or not? I mean, look at the difference now. I mean, I don't profess to be a biter battle expert, so I'm not entirely sure what the difference in threat here means. But if they've got 39 and they've got 140, 150, that's significant. Because I know at the top end, at the higher level, if you've got 1,000 more, for instance, you're getting much bigger waves. So in theory, North are going to see more biters and probably bigger waves because of it. Not like 50 biters, obviously, but 5, 6 biters rather than the 3 or 4 you're seeing. Threat ratio is the ratio on which site biters spawn. So the threat ratio means North are getting most of the biters then. So if you're getting 10 biters spawning, you're going to be getting like 7 on North and 3 on South effectively then, I guess. I don't know what the ratio split is, but it's something equivalent to that, really. South are going well. They've got stone, they get some copper. Are they going for... Okay, it's hard to judge, but this, at first glance, this feels like Red Rush. Hand-fed Red Rush. Plenty of gears here. They're going for the copper. Spamming red. I mean, they've got red going into the labs already. So they don't need more. I mean, they're fed. They've got enough to get quite a lot of packs in there. They're not researching anything yet. It feels like Red Rush, and it looks like Red Rush. It could be Red Rush. See, North are... They've automated... Well, they've got red and green science going. Yep, they're going to have green science produced in any second now. That's pretty quick. It depends if they intend on sending it or using it. I would expect them to use it. They're researching steel, then they're going logistics, then military 2 for grenades. That's solid. Oh, here we go. Oh, he fed 20, didn't fit under 20, so they know they're being fed now. Okay, okay. And South are not researching. They've literally stopped at military 1, gun turrets and automation. Oh, there we go. Okay, you started a bit of a queue now, but you really need to get military 2 going. Red Rush, yeah, you're right. It's Red Rush. It's not going to transition into green. That is red all the way. But who was it who did Red Rush recently? Was it Old Guard? They start with Red Rush and then go into green. Red Rush is really strong at the start. If you can feed this and you can throw this and you consistently throw the red science, we timed it and it was on par with our Green Rush strategy. Like, we take a bit longer to get to that point, but they send the same amount of threat and evo in the same amount of time because they started earlier. So it's less threat and evo over time, but it's sent quicker, so it works out about the same. So this is not something to be just Red Rush. This is actually significant. North are nearly at 10%. Here comes a bit. Here, look at this. This is not a unsizable amount. Megafront's got a shotgun. Okay, the turrets there are going to help. Good choice to move the turrets. Very good choice to move the turrets there. Another pack though. Look at this. These are spitters. It's probably okay if you dance. Oh, you need to dance a bit better than that. Let's stay out of the spit. Again, South are just feeding that red science. Just feeding that red science. They are not holding back on the red side. This is absolutely Red Rush. Yeah. I mean, I don't know what they're going to do if it fails. But North are automating green into labs only. They're not buffering any. They're not going to send any yet. What are they getting? Okay, they are approaching grenades. So they're about halfway through grenade research. Have they got space on the patch? Yes, they've got space on the patch. In fact, it looks like they're setting up assemblers ready for grenades. They're not messing around. South is keeping one. Yes, true. I mean, that is the one good thing with the rush tactics. By pushing this early, you put so much pressure on them. They have to drag one or more people off to defend these waves because they're with like light armor and whatnot. They're significant. They hurt. You know, they're annoying as hell, and you have to defend them. And South have done similar with the turrets now as well. But yeah, this is absolutely Red Rush. I mean, 12%. I mean, I'll be interested to see how quick they can get them to mediums. I mean, mediums around sort of 10, 11 minutes is absolutely doable. Red Rush is still a Green Rush. I'm just really worried that they're only just researching green science now. That's a good send. And North, mixed mining, okay. It's a bit backed up because everything's pretty much got iron in it and they're not outputting anywhere. I mean, if you're going to set that up, at least put some chests or something just to take the output away. Because now they're just backing up and not really getting anything out of it. They've got stone bricks, that's good. That'll be walls. And they must be very, very close to nades now. Yeah, nades are seconds away for them, which they definitely need. Here we come, big attack top left. Why has Megafront got a shotgun? Has he crafted the shotgun? Or did he get that? I can't remember if he... He must have crafted that. Nades, yeah, they've got the nades assembly set up. They've got 6, 7, 8. There we go. Nades are running. They just need to feed them. Which they've got plenty of iron stocking up over here if they clear the actual smelters out. I mean, it doesn't clear them though. Just because you've got nades early on doesn't necessarily mean you're safe. You know, they're now at 15.7%. They'll be at mediums in less than a minute, more than likely. Mediums are still hard because you haven't got heavy armor yet. You know, I don't think any of them... Oh, we've got some light armor, light armor, light armor. And until they get steel up, there's always the danger a couple of mediums could really ruin the day. That's mediums now on north, that's great. Oh, 2 attacks at once. Oh, straight to the turrets that are out of ammo. Okay, Megafrot took care of those. Neuro took care of those. Okay, their early defenses are now gone. They're reliant solely on... Oh, hello. On grenades now. They do have good brick production down here, so walls could be not too far away. Look at these attacks. Look, this is what I mean. Look how fast these attacks are coming in. They need to be 2 people defending now, so all of their ability to build is now drawn away because they have to go and defend. Because these attacks you cannot ignore. There's too many of them to just go, ah, it's fine. The turrets are gone. Nades are all you've got. They've got a half decent amount of nades. 10, 15. There you go. And there's the mediums on north already. So that's, I mean, early game by Green Science Dutch. That is solid. That is very, very solid. I like that. That's a really good push. 18% in 11 minutes. Yeah, North, you're right. North does not have an attack build. North is literally just researching. They're working their way through steel. Why are you going for steel axe? I mean, yeah, steel axe, you know, for the meme, but not for, oh, hello. Not for the actual... Oh, a couple of fighters over there chewing on the wall. But for... I mean, what do you use steel axe for? Chopping wood and mining? Oh, hello. Rocks. Okay, those turrets got totally overwhelmed there. Out of ammo again. The DM's having to go and defend. I mean, they're on pure defense and research, basically. That's as far as North have got. They've been sucked away from building stuff to go and defend and research stuff. That's it. That's all they've got to. Neuro's trying to automate their builds over here. From there to there. That's fine. South are just... Yeah, they're just laying on the red science. I mean, I don't know how far you can Wow, 500, 21%. Okay. I was just about to say, I don't know how far you can push red science before it really becomes unviable. But I mean, 21% and 280 threat versus 1100. That's a big difference. I mean, it does feel at this point, though, they kind of need to change strategy ready for what comes next. I mean, 20% seems like a good place to go. Yeah, you know what? We need to get green science now. Not entirely sure what the plan is here with this. Basically, Zorky hand feeding red science. Factorio keeping Burner City fed, which to be fair, their Burner City is working very nicely. You know, lots of coal, lots of iron, lots of copper. Okay, Bloke started heavy armor for them as well. Ammo. It could be, I'm just looking at it, I think this could be hand fed. I mean, yeah, why not? Why not? Another 275 red science. I mean, that's another, what, 2%? 1.6. Oh, hello. Was that some biters coming in? Yes, look. This stupid bottom left. There's no defenses. Oh, 2 turrets, sorry. Oh, they can get through to those. They might not survive that. Oof. Oh, another one coming as well. Has he spotted this one? That's a mixed, and there's a couple of mediums in there. There's nothing here apart from 1 turret. Dun dun dun. There goes the turret. Where are they going? Where are they going to go? These turrets are empty. They're going to die. They're spread out, so he's going to waste grenades and bullets to do that. Two of them pulled off to defend there. This build basically hasn't moved. I think Neuro's just managed to hook up their automatic input effectively to keep their lab. Oh, hello, hello. I did not spot that. Oh my goodness. Okay, nade saved them, but look how quick that could have changed. These mediums, Megafrot is now struggling. There's another attack coming straight in. You know what? Red Rush is really done them a good solid here. North are really, really on the back foot. And look, they're getting chewed. Megafrot is in trouble. He's in trouble. There's mediums. No heavy armor, and that's light armor, isn't it? That's light armor. Light armor. More coming in from the left, more from the right. All 3 of them are now pulled away to defend. Yep, they're losing so much production time. So much. They just cannot expand. I mean, they've just managed to automate this. But this is useless. It's just researching for them. You know, they're getting research done. Great. But their threat, their Evo, is just rising. I mean, it's rising slowly, don't get me wrong. Red Science is, they're kind of hitting their limit of the benefit of Red Science. But look at the pressure they're under right now to keep up this. I mean, Megafrot's trying to extend their wall out across the top here so they can get the patches in. And I assume he'll probably try and get oil into here. But that's a big base to defend. That is a big base. South don't seem to have any worry. They've got a couple of nice pillboxes. Bloke's just sorting the wall out. There we go. There's a little bit of green science fed. 9.7. They're not even going to bat an eyelid at that. Not at this point. Have they got nades? Have they got nades? They're researching nades now. It's a touch later than I'd like, but I guess they've kind of bought themselves the time because they put the pressure on early. And they've got space on the patch to put sort of... Oh, hello, bottom left here. Yeah, you should be alright. There's a 300 red. That's 20... Wow, that was a big jump for that many. North are really under pressure here. Like 26% versus 9.8%. South don't seem to... Yeah, South is just... They're just constantly sending. They can't... Because North can't bring the threat down because South keeps sending it, they just cannot get away from defending. I mean, at this point in the match, you should be able to still have the defender building stuff and doing a few little bits and bobs. I mean, look, they lost all this copper over here. They lost a whole row of miners here. These are blinking. There's nothing going on here. They've got 8 grenade things up. Next to none in them. How many grenades have they got? Neuro's got 17. Megafrot's got 16. And ZEM's got 11. Not massive. Not massive. Couple of decent waves with this pressure and those grenades are gone. Wall producers, they've got wall automated now. I suspect he's handcrafting a lot of it to fulfill this wall. But again, this is a big wall to defend across. You know, he's got all... I suspect he's either got all the way to here at least, or he's going to come down past oil. That's a big area to defend. South, no pressure. They're just about to get nades. They've just got nades. Okay, get your nade protection. Get your nade assemblers up now. And stronger explosives as well. Good. A military science pack on North. Okay. There's a few more green. That's 12%. Still no mediums. These guys get their nade assemblers set up now. They'll be fine. If they can just get nades running now, though, because they got not long before North send enough to get them to mediums, and it starts to hurt. And they are a load of coal in there, yeah. Furnace wall, great. You could do with a proper wall, but furnace wall will suffice. How's he getting on up here? He's okay. Is he? Is he still trying to shotgun the wall? Oh, I think we've seen that again before, using a shotgun at the wall and it just hitting the wall. It's not doing anything to the biters. Big attack south. Oh yes. He's lured him into the turrets. That's pretty solid. That's nicely done. Good spot. Got a good eye. Normally I have Bumblebee to shout out attacks with me, so if you do spot them, give me just stick it in chat and I'll be able to quickly zoom over. They got good radar coverage up here actually. South. I mean, look at the difference in threat. That's a 14% difference in threat. They got twice in Evo and twice the amount of threat going on. Oh, there we go. Another attack. That's how. Look at the amount of mediums now. This is not a. This is 19 minutes in. That's a significant amount of mediums coming at you. Do they have? They have not got heavy armor yet. That is troublesome. And another attack straight after it for Mega. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, God, that was 7 grenades. He's got 28 at least now. The grenade production seems to be keeping up at least. Oh, hello. ZEM. ZEM's got no grenades. It's got no grenades. Oh, God. That was risky. South struggling with power. Oh, South's power. South's power. Oh, they've browned out. Oof. I did wonder there what was happening. I don't think it's enough. Yeah, they're having to hand feed it, and it's nowhere near enough. 1,000 red science just been sent north. 30% in 19 minutes. Or 20 minutes. What was I saying earlier? GSD. Yep, they've had the troubles, but you look at their matches, they really are stepping up. Ah, there they are, the burner inserters. It's not a lot of coal. That is not a lot of coal for power. Where is it? Oh dear. That power is not going to survive on that little coal. There's next to nothing coming off their mix patch. Look at that. The miners are here for coal. That's it. That's not enough to run all of this and your power. They need to step that up. Oh, another attack there. Megafrot is in a bit of trouble. Yep, ZDM's had to come away to help him. Megafrot's probably out of nades. More mediums there. ZDM's in trouble there. Don't run into the group. Oh, that heavy armor. Jesus. Neuro's defending as well. The pressure is proper on North. I'm loving this. Loving it. I'm not biased, but this is a really good match. South, getting a few little burners. The turrets down south are still absolutely dealing with their biters. They've got a few big attacks coming, but these turrets are still keeping them safe for the most part. And they now have grenade assemblers. They've got 4 there. I mean, that's not enough, but I mean, it's better than none. I'd take 4 over nothing, to be perfectly honest. What are they researching? Physical projectiles. So they're really going to be keen on keeping those turrets alive then and going for... Oh, bottom left for them. They're getting some more nades. Ah, yeah, they're going to build them all down here, aren't they? Good. Sorky's got some nades. Thin them out. Yep, so he'll put, what, 2, 3, 4, 5? 6, 7, 8, 9. That's perfect. That's absolutely perfect. Feed them now. And I feel like they've got a lot of resources here. I know they pumped a lot into here, but I feel like they've got enough to feed. Yeah, he just fed all of those 100 plates. Yep, their grenade assemblers are fine. North. Oh, hello. Hello. 2 attacks at once. Not insignificant. Are they please tell me they've got heavy armor. Nope. 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 Okay then. Fair enough.
Oh, friend.
Oh.
Oh, new friend.
Thank you for the follow.
Oh, friend. He's my friend. Oh, friend.
Okay, they've just fed some more to south. Still not pushed them to medium though. The pressure they're under means they just cannot. It's not an attack build. This is literally a research build down here. And they're using the leftovers they've got on the belt to basically try and throw some science at them to try and hurt them somehow. But it's not even enough to bring them to mediums after 23 minutes almost. I mean, they've got a solid defense going on now, but I mean, look at the amount of biters they're getting. it's insane. They can't see this side of the map. Any biters come from here and they're out of luck. South, another little attack. Bloke's got them. That was an easy one-shotter. Oh, did they lose a couple of assemblers here? Was there a little attack? Looks like there might have been. North are just, yep, it's hand-fed green that side, hand-fed red that side, and then they're just rushing red. Which red have they got on them? Have you picked any up yet? Zorky's got another 900 on him. So they're going to do another big send. And again, at some point... Yeah, so Joe, you're not wrong. So South is staying at red science. I mean, they're getting lots of it, and they've pushed them to 30% in 23 minutes. They have really pushed red science hard. And they've really put North under some pressure. But North seem to have been able... Oh, well, there's 3 attacks coming. North so far have defended. But they haven't got heavy armor. They've not had time to breathe on North. Yeah, and so GSD, they're a good team. Their tactics have not paid off so far. I mean, today, 2 of them are now having to be pulled off to defend here again. That's not a bad thing. North have been really slowed down because of all this. Any more? Just this one attack. They're through the wall. The wall has a gap. They're nading their own wall. Ouch. I mean, I can't speak for one. I've done that plenty of times. 1,127 flasks. I mean, I don't think it's enough threat now. I think this is the point where... I mean, it was 3%. 3.3%. But they said 86 green and it was 2.5. They've sent 41, that's 0.9. I mean, that's nothing. That's just pushed them to mediums on south. But the fact they've got grenades running, I don't think they're going to be too fussed at the minute. They're going to see a lot less attacks based on the threat as well. North have basically double the threat. Double the Evo, sorry. But what do they do now? Are they just going to keep pushing red? I mean, I honestly don't think you can get big biters with red science. I mean, you'd need 4 of these squares, you know, being fed consistently to have anywhere close to enough science to make that percentages happen. I mean, what was that? 1,000 they just sent. 1,100 was 3.3%. 3.3%. So another 1,000 or so is going to be what? Another maybe 2.5% because it's all diminishing. So you're only going to get a maximum 5% more before red is basically just it's not practical. So they might get them to what, 35, 38% tops. And then this build just cannot make enough in time. Green science at north will way outstrip them. Holy crap! Holy crap! Okay. That's a lot of mediums and with no heavy armor. That is super risky, and they're nading their own builds to escape it. They might just have that under control, but that is... Wow. Any more attacks come now, and they could be in real big trouble. Real big trouble. Oh, game on, people. Game on. We got radar coverage from there. That's a nice view for us there. This side's still a bit ropey for them. Can't really see much here if the biters decide to have a little wander. South. Oh, here we go. South's big test. The turrets are pretty solid. Nades thin them out. Ah, easy. Easy. Another attack straight behind it. I don't think they're going to struggle. These turrets with their projectile... Well, their research has slowed somewhat, but they're getting there. Yeah, no trouble at all. Furnace walls are a bit risky. They could use some walls there now, really. Because the biters could just path straight through. And then what do? You know, unless you meet every wave at that point. It's a little bit risky, but... we shall see. These guys have got lovely radar coverage. Oh, hello. Another massive attack on the left. That's all small biters, though. The turrets will pretty much deal with a lot of these. There goes their radar, unfortunately. Oh, there's a few spitters in there. Someone needs to get there, though. Anyone with a couple of grenades, just to thin them out. Otherwise, you're going to lose grenade assemblers. And that's 25. There we go. There we go. North, another attack coming, and another straight behind it. Let's see what they do here. Is anyone going for it? Megafrot's going for that one. Oh, they're spread out. He was too slow. Oh, that's a lot of extra grenades having to be used. Neuro's defending as well. That's 2 defenders now they have to have. Just because there's a sheer pressure they're getting. Twice the amount of threat. Twice the amount of Evo. All of these big attacks are going north. And it's 2 people defend job. This shouldn't be 2 people defended until... well, it just shouldn't. You shouldn't need 2 people at this point. They're being really, really pressured. They're putting some bricks down so they can run faster. Science build is running. Power looks to be okay. Yep. 87 cents south. That's 19%. Still massively behind. Don't see south winning. No, I mean, I am worried as well. I think the problem with south is, well. Yeah, the transition, unless they, I mean, bless them, they could literally they could change all those red to green and go hand-fed green science based on what they've set up just now. I mean, nothing's blinking. They've managed to keep pretty much all of their furnaces running all this time. So 1 person feeding the furnaces, 1 person feeding the builds, and then 1 person expanding or defending as required. Oh, there's a bit of an attack coming through, though. It's a nuisance. Just their defense. Yeah, it is a bit small. What is that? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 32. It's 40 assemblers. They've obviously worked out the number. Now you can send another 800, 900 red. Yeah, 836. Is that 36%? I did say about 38% would be my guess for having to stop red science. I don't think you can do it past about 38%. Not unless you're feeling completely sadistic and just want to really have a bad time. Too few inserter and too many belts. Yeah, the belts. You need probably 2 belt assemblers for that, don't you? Belts is massive. Oh, you know what? There you go. Look. It's now made 4. Well, we'll see what they do. I mean, they're researching the projectiles again now, so they're going to get that. Hello. Where's that? Oh, it's down. Oh, okay. It's just a 1 spitter going for the radar. North are going for engines. So North, they haven't got oil or anything yet, but they're obviously pushing towards flamers. I mean, they know the oil's here. Both teams will know the oil's here. Oh, make a front. Oil's on their doorstep. I mean, maybe something. It could have been. It could have just been a lot of hand fed just to get the inserters without having to craft stuff. And they're still going for it. They haven't got any green chips in them though. 9, nothing, no belt in there because they've got no gears in there. They haven't really fed. They got fed some of them down here. Science has stopped, so I guess they've finished researching. Yep. They're a bit exposed here. Oh, I don't know. I can't call this one. You know, it's not gone how I thought it would have gone at the start. That's a little attack. The turrets will take care of most of those. They're still not even really seeing much in the way of mediums. A couple of medium spitters there. Nothing to worry about. Another biggish attack though. Small biters. Yeah. No attacks on the right. Yeah, there's nothing coming this way, is there? Like at best they're coming from here, here, and here. Yeah, I do wonder what is that way. The south are well under control. Still all north. Round the wall, round the wall. That is bad. That is bad. Oh, straight for the wall. Straight for the walls. Of all the places the biters could attack, they go for the walls. These ones are in though. That's all 3 on defense. Look at that. Look at the pressure. I bet they haven't got heavy armor. Oh, he's got heavy. Oh, they have got heavy armor. Apart from ZEM, he hasn't got heavy armor yet. Again, that took all 3 of them to defend that attack. There's still... Is this an attack build now? Okay, this looks more like an attack build coming up at last. Yeah. Yeah, this is more the attack build you expect to see. It's much, much later than we're used to. They're just about... Again, two of them having to run around and defend what's been coming in. They've got no radar coverage here, so the spy is going to be useless to them here. If this is me, I'm screaming at my team to get a radar up here because they've got no chance of defending. Then the bite attack comes down here, they're in chewing up your smelter before you've even got a chance to react. There we go, south. Oh, the DM started fluid handling, so they are definitely going for flamers. 60 flasks, 20%. They've just not got no attack in north. Their attack power is... well. Yeah. Hand feed, I say hand feeding is okay. Hand feeding is completely viable, and the red science rush has worked great for them. They are hand feeding the green. They are absolutely hand feeding the green science. I mean, it could work. They're all producing, and if they let them... I mean, don't get... I mean, that's 60, 70 already built up. You know? Is it too little too late? Oh, look, 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 they've got in. What did I say? What did I say? And again, there's no radar. They've come over the patch that time. 2 attacks. I mean, they've luckily gone for the wall, but... ouch. I called it. What did I say? I'd be screaming at my team to get a radar down here. Because if you cannot see this bit, they can just do that to you. ZEM for another 39 south. Again, such pitiful amounts. They're going up by like 0.5%. Yep. Barely pushed them up at all recently. Right, they've actually locked their wall off outside. There's another little bit of oil there, actually. That's 387% in total. You got that as well, which you would obviously get. South looks solid. I mean, South defences worry me at the most. North seem to have a better wall setup and whatnot. But they're under so much pressure, it's hurting. South just, they haven't got enough defence at the minute, in my opinion. And even though North seem to be under more pressure, I think South, it takes one reasonable attack to break through their wall or their furnaces and their turrets. I mean, these haven't got any in. These have got 3, 2. They're going to run out in seconds on that one. So that's not as well defended as you think it is. Okay, bloke's just fed 500 green North. Followed by 82 red. This is a race. This is a race to Bigs versus Flamers here. If they can... That was a big send. Another attack here. I mean, if they can get North to Bigs, or just keep them slowed down and get them to Bigs on the grind, and North cannot have time to set Flamers up. APGG. And South's turrets are holding. I mean, the projectiles, it's working for now. If North can't send enough... Right, they've automated this now. What have they got? 60, 70, 80. Okay. Okay. Yeah, there's nearly 200 greens. This is where it starts to get interesting now. If North can send this over, South will catch up, and then South defences are not enough to hold what's going to come. But I'm really impressed with the amount of green science that they sent out of that. I was not expecting... What was it you sent? 513. That was decent. That was really decent. There we go. Oh, Factorio's got these. Yeah, I mean, look at the packs. One nade, bomb, 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 done. I mean, you could have waited a little bit longer and got more at once there, but... North again, though. Top right corner here. It's a little bit ropey. This coverage is not the best. I'm not a fan of it. I would rather have... If you're building out here, get a radar here. Just get a radar on the end. What's he going for down here? Steel? Steel. This is steel line. Yep, coal in, iron in. This attack build is 2550. And someone's picked a load of green signs up. So someone has got a load in pocket. Or not. Where did it all go? 38, 36, 32. That's about 100 odd. Maybe they sent it already. Oh, they've handcrafted the military. Yep, they're going for oil processing. Oh, hello. What we got? Mega Frot. 2 attacks at once in the north. Look at this wall. Look at this wall. They're through. Oh, he's looking ropey. Oh, God. Fish, fish, fish. Just see his little dot going down. Another massive attack coming into that wall now. Oh, he got sniped as well. He should just about have that. Did they get a radar down? Nope, that's just coverage from... There's one... A couple of biters still chewing at the wall. South, what are you going to do, South? 39% plays 25%. The threat on South is higher, though. There's a couple of attacks forming. Yeah, here we go. Okay, they're starting to see mediums now. Did they get the heavy armor? Uh-oh. South has not got heavy armor. I mean, they maybe don't need it just yet, but they're going to need it very, very soon. Opening wall. 76 wall for them. They're looking to... Ah, okay. They're looking to get some wall out now. Which makes sense. You get the wall out along here. around here and try and give yourself a bit of breathing space. Oh, bottom right, that's a big bundle. You got to get them, Factorio. You got to get them. Oh, wow, just got them. That was good timing. They could have easily wrecked these miners over here with no hesitation. Yeah, he's got them covered. South's covered. North. North appears okay. They've not bothered like fixing this smelter at the top. They've either abandoned it or decided they don't need it anymore. Are they getting steel? Oh, okay. They've prioritized the iron past the steel lane so that it goes into their green science attack build. Okay. They've got 200, 3. Oh, wow. That's... Oh, dear. I don't think green science Dutch are quite ready for what they're about to be hit with. Yeah, South is in trouble. They're in big trouble in about a minute or so. When North decide to send that, that's really going to put pressure on them, and I don't think they have enough defenses. They don't have the armor. They don't have much of a wall yet. I mean, these attacks are decent enough as it is. Did they ever get stronger explosives too? Or one even? No, they didn't. Oh god, they're as bad as us. They didn't get stronger explosives. There we go. He just queued up after logistics. Okay, fair enough. Ooh, there's a couple of nasty attacks. They've not even sent the science from North yet. Okay, they're holding on. Yeah, North seem to have stabilised reasonably well. They've managed to pull the threat back into line and not have to worry too much. And they're now reinforcing their walls. Yeah, I think Green Science Dutch had sort of solid. I mean, unless they've got... Unless Bloke's got like hundreds upon hundreds of it. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. I take it back. He is going to send a not insignificant amount out of his pocket any second. Yeah, Sanctoria is doing really well with his defending. Like walking outside of his here to catch them is amazing. I think Green Science Dutch need to send that Green Science now, though. They need to get ahead of Baguette and keep that threat and Evo up. Like, that's not a small amount they've got. Like, having 1,000 green science in your pocket to send, that's really good. I'm quite surprised that hand-fed build has produced that much. But they are going for some automation here. They are, you know, there's that mixed mining. And they're doing what they can to get some smelting up and running, which is fair enough. I think this is a little bit too little too late on their front. I think this should have been sooner. But they have got a wall forming. North haven't gone out for any oil yet. They haven't got much steel. Their steel's kind of backed up because they've been prioritising it to green. That's at 300. North have got about 500 green in pocket, at least. But South have double that, so come on South, send that green science. Send it now, for goodness sake. I do wonder if they've worked out the amount they need to send. Like this is a very specific build they did. The amount of reds they set up, the amount of greens they converted it to, and it's been producing, you know, consistently. Whilst we've been, there you go. That's 697 sent from North to South, right? Now South just need to respond. Show North that they're not done. That is not enough to scare them. It's only 31.7%. It's okay, but Bloke needs to send that science now. I mean, are they... I mean, they could just wait. Hey, Zasper. Yeah, it's really, really good at me. I'm refereeing as well, so if they say pause, I have to pause it and panic and whatnot. But other than that, it's fine. And I'm completely unbiased in that I'm on Team GSD. I'm being very, very impartial referee so far. I am currently willing Bloke to send the 1,000 green science he has got in his pocket ready to go to keep the pressure on North. But so far, he's been ignoring me. I just really wish he would send it. He's got 1.1k in his pocket now, with even more coming out. What's he waiting for? I mean, they must be waiting to push them 10%, but I don't know how many that's going to be. Oh, there we go, 1,157, 4.7. He'd need nearly double that. I don't know. I don't know if they can get them to bigs before North can get flamers. I really don't know. mean, that send will really keep the pressure on North. Is the ref allowed to be biased? The ref was asked last minute to step in. The ref was going to shoutcast anyway and be biased regardless. I just have to be not biased about pausing on time and such. That's all. It's fine. It's fine. I'd just love to see Green Sites Dutch win a match. And if it's the bottom team winning against the top team, that would make it even more sweet. So, you know. I'm just rooting for the little guy. There is lots of oil, not wrong. It's all there's down here. There's 700%. I say you've got like 380 something percent, 187% between these two alone, and then that's enough to bring in to get your green, blue science if you need it. Are they being attacked yet? No. Oh, they got their repaired their top build. Steel is not really going anywhere. Walls, they've got a good amount of walls, at least for defense. But the problem they've got now is, do they use the walls to go into military and push? Oh, you know what? They're researching flamers. But they haven't set up the flamers yet. What's Neuro doing? Crafting lots of pipes. And he has pump jacks. Okay, okay, this... Yeah, I think North are going to get comfortable with flamers before South can push them. I just don't think there's enough. If they want to do this, they need to expand these all the way up. And put more and more in. You know, double that and you might have a chance of getting bigs before it, but I think it's too late. Yeah, Neuro's setting up, look. Where's he going? Is he going out for... Oh, he's going to get these two as well, of course. Yeah, you wouldn't not get those. 283 sent to South. Another 90. It's not insignificant. And they're still 10% ahead, but... Oh, North got an attack sneaking in from the left. They've got no defences down there, apart from whoever's down there to nade them. You should have that under control. What? Is he going for this? That... No. Why would you go... Why would you go for that? Why would you not get this set up and get your flamers going and then expand into that if you need more afterwards? Like, get this done now and get your flamers up and running. This is more than enough to get flamer defense. More than enough. You don't need any more than that to keep your flamers running for however long you want. And you can defend that to a certain degree. This, though, we've seen biters arrive, like, here. Well, okay. Oh god, South got some good attacks coming in. Hopefully Factorio can hold these. They're both combining behind the turrets. Yeah, you'll have that. That pillbox is... their projectiles and whatnot work really well for them so far. Stronger projectiles on that corner with one person nading is really holding its own. Which again surprises me. Yep, Neuro really went up there. Oh, he didn't go there with just 3 pump jacks, did he? He's crafting a couple more. Wow. Okay, that just felt like a waste of time. You only had 3. Just do 3 here. Get your oil buffer in. I mean, then go out and attach more. But your guys in the base can use that oil to set up flamers and start, you know, doing whatever. Oh god, that's not small. That's both of them out defending again. I mean, the wall is holding for them. They've got plenty of early warning system with the spy/manager. Watching out for attacks, but even so, that's 2 of them not building. Have they set up engines? Did they actually get round to setting up engines? Nothing researching. We've got flamers researching all the oil stuff they need. But I don't see any engines anywhere. Or on them. So they're still not out of the woods because they still need to do it. Right, so we connected 6 pump jacks up there. Okay. Then you are going to connect these 5, surely. Where's your tank? Okay. Okay, they're good if they can get flamers up now, but they've still got to build them. They still have to build the flamers. South are doing really, really well. I mean, I honestly would have wrote them off after all the games I've played. I mean, they're getting a bit better, but this game feels much better for them. I just wish they'd transferred over to green sooner. I mean, is bloke stockpiling it again? 700 in his pocket. Okay. Factorio's doing a fantastic job of defending with what they've got down here. Another big attack wave coming in. Let's see how he handles these. Again, you should probably run out. Yep, you can run out a little bit just to try and meet them. Oh, okay. He's trying to use the turrets a bit. But he is going to blow his own wall up, which is a bit risky. How much wall has he got on him? Oh, he's got a little bit. Neuro sending all the science they've got to south from north. Okay. Felt a little bit. Oh, what are they missing? Factorio, no! No, no, no! Oh, man. Oh, he got the wave, but he paid the price. That's okay, as long as he gets back into the fight quick, yeah, that's absolutely fine. That's not cost him anything, but that's what it seems like. Is that the beginning of the end? Like the waves are now getting too much for him to handle on his own with the defenses they've got. And if they don't push north to bigs in the next less than 10 minutes now, say at the hour mark, this game is done for south. If they're not at bigs in the hour, that's it. Because these guys have oil and they'll be getting flamers up. 10 minutes seems reasonable for flamers at this point. I mean, that's with the attacks they're still getting as well. But they have all the opportunity now to get flamers up and running. There, here's the engine build. Here we go. Ah, that's why they were holding the steel down here to put engines in. Nice. Nice. There's the gears, the pipes, the steel, and I'm guessing, is it iron? I can't remember what you put into it. Yeah, just get power on those, and all of a sudden they've got engines, and then they're crafting flamers. Oh, that's a big bundle. Oh, goodness, bloke. Be careful. Does bloke actually get any armor? Oh, they're still on. Oh, he's on heavy armor. Oh, he got killed, though. He got killed. Okay, no, they rescued it. As long as there's no more attacks coming. Just the one lowly biter. Medium biters, though, man. Medium biters. They actually did all get their heavy armor in the end. Fair play to them. Torquay, 186 walls, yeah. And they've actually got 6 turrets. So they're actually looking, you know, they're still reliant on turrets, but the ammo, they need to get the ammo. They've got a biter tune on their base here, look. The lowly biter just chewing up their. You're going to lose all of that ammo in there, all 24 of it. Yep. Ouch. What's north up to? Yeah, still clearing attacks nicely. How are they getting on with the engines? They're all running. Yep. And they're outputting them to here, and then they're probably going to automate flamers just here. Yep, there we go. That's going to be... So all they got to do now is get their pipes. Oh yeah, look at this. They got loads of oil. Loads of oil. They should have someone else now getting their pipes and setting pipes up to the wall, over here, up here, across, and get it ready so that when the flamers go live, they just plonk them down and get them done. And they've got time right now to do that. I mean, bloke must be saving up 1.4k. I mean, last time he sent 1.1 and it was 4%. I mean, this could be close to 4% again. That's going to be 48% potentially. I mean, they're not far off getting them bigs, and they're not far off getting flamers for defense in north. This is going down to the wire. This is really going to be close. Can south send enough before north attached flamers? I craft him. What are they missing? What are they missing? Steel? They haven't got steel in there. Steel's nearby but not automated. They have a hand feed in it, or they've forgotten about it. So they're not actually crafting flamers yet. They're still not crafting flamers. Is that on purpose? Are they waiting for something? Are they gonna feed steel to these? Oh dear. This feels like a little bit of a... It feels like a bit of an issue. South, I mean, South are doing okay. I mean, they're ahead on threat though, so they're going to get some attacks in a minute. I mean, bloke, when are you going to send 1.6k? I mean, he's got to be. He's obviously looking for 6%. He's looking to get 6% out of this send, which means he probably needs close to 2,000 before he can send it and hope to hit that. I'd have thought 1.8k. Oh, this is going to be close. This is going to be close. North, I don't think North realise how dangerously close they are to having bigs on their doorstep. Okay, Flamers, they still haven't... Oh, yeah, there you go. The steel's now going in. What are they missing? They're missing something. Is it still steel? I think it's still steel. Yeah, okay, there you go. First one's being produced. Second one's being produced. This is super close. Does he get set pipes up yet? No one set pipes up yet, though. Your Flamers are no good if you don't have somewhere to put them. And ZDM just fed 800 down south. Will South respond? Will they send theirs... Oh, big attack. Will they send theirs back? That could be ruinous. That attack's not good. Come on, Factorio. Get over it. Holes in the wall. I mean, the furnaces are there to help, but... Get out of the spit. Get out of the spit. Get out of the spit. Oh, there's another attack. Oh, no. Come on, bloke. Oh, goodness. Hey, they should be able to handle this attack. The turrets are really thinning them out enough that a few grenades are enough. Yeah, okay, they're okay. Okay, north, couple of attacks. Megafrot is taking them outside the base. That's smart. ZEM's attacking them ones. Yeah, they're holding. Where are we looking for flamers? So you got 1, 2, and then another 2. That'll be 4 flamers. Here we go. I know. Oh, that's the oil coming in. They still haven't set up any pipes to put these flamers on. You've got 2 in the box. Oh my goodness. What's Neuro doing? Inserters. No, no, no. Get the flamers up and running, man. Your other 2 dudes are too busy defending. They're not going to have time to get down and pick things up and get things set. He needs to get these flamers in now. That's 4 flamers. 5. 5th one on the way. And steel, I mean, steel is super low for these. They're just about running, but this steel here is... It's very slow. Oh, that's a big attack on south. That's a real big double whammy for Factorio to deal with. Just keep spamming those nades. Keep spamming those nades. They're coming through one gap. He's just about got that. Wow, they all come through that one little gap there in like a death funnel for him. How's Bloke's science stash looking? Place your bets now. 2.2. Send the science, man. Send the science. Oh my god. 2.2k green. That's got to be bigs. You've got to send it. You cannot keep defending against these waves. Yeah, exactly. Just send it. Just bloody well send it. They're too close on percentage now. It's 2% in it. They have to send that science. Factorio cannot keep defending like this. He just cannot. And look, they're setting up oil now. There's the first flamer in. If it's not now, that's it. I think he was stashing it to get enough to send it to get them to bigs in one push. He wanted to have enough there to send 6% worth, get them to bigs and be done. Which is fine because it surprises them, but the problem is they've waited so long now, and it took just a little bit longer than it needed to, that North now have flamers set up. ZEM is now... He's got the right wall kind of covered. Although it is a bit thin. This doesn't guarantee victory, though, I must admit. Just having the flamers there doesn't mean they're gonna survive. Because bigs can come through this wall, or this wall, super easy. That's very true. That's very true. If Sanctor... Oh, he's killed by Zorky, look. They got them through. Why are they not sending this science? They need to push that now. Oh, man. Hey, good evening, Si. Another attack bottom left. If they don't send their science now, they're going to die with it in their pocket. You know? And that's going to be so sad. I mean, Bloke is now harvested Okay, so sat on 2.2 plus whatever the assemblers are currently producing, which a few of them still are, and there's still probably another couple hundred in there. Same mistake yesterday. Yeah. They've held the science too long, and I think North, their right-hand side is now flamer protected. There is a slight blind spot there. They got look flamers on them. It's a lot of mediums. But look, they chew through the wall and they're blowing their own wall up. Oh, man. I just want to scream at GSD now for not sending this science. They've had enough. Once you got to 2k, you should have sent it, and it should be enough to get them there. Oh, man. 2.4k on him. Yep, just send it. Send it. You can't survive any more of these waves, and their defense is going up. The flamers are reaching around the entire base. Their spy should be telling them this. Their spy really should be shouting, look, they've got flamers up. You need to send it. It will be what it will be now. But send it. Get the pressure on them. Get the bigs coming to them. I don't know. Honestly, I thought it would be 2k. I thought he'd try and go for 2k and then send it. But I don't know what his game plan is. I mean, he's at 2.5k now. That feels like the amount you should be sending. 10, yeah. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, I just feel so bad for them. If they'd sent it earlier, the pressure would have been there. 2.5k, 51%. 1.5% over. He could have sent it when he had 2k on him. Yep. And to made a point, yeah, they should always. We're in the same. You should always send science. Like the constant threat, the constant build-up is pressure, and it takes people away from building. It takes, you know, time out of everything you're doing. North now have flamers almost all the way across the top of the base. I mean, not a massive amount. I mean, this is still dangerous. This is not enough flamers concentrated enough. This bit might be, but this is all a little bit open. And that's it. There's a blind spot, I think, right here. Let's see how these attack. These two. Look. These flamers do not make you as safe as you think they do. Look, another attack right in the same spot. This wall here, if this isn't replaced, they're in danger. Exactly. Exactly. It's worth way more sending that science quicker. And now they've got to wait to see the big biter messages come up. They could have sent it earlier and it would have creeped up on its own with passive as well. It just feels like they weren't quick enough sending that science. I feel so bad for them. If they'd have sent it earlier, they had the pressure. They had the pressure, but now they've almost equalised it. I mean, there is a blind spot here. Look, if you look at where this is here, this goes right across this one here, and this one here is actually here. So right here is a blind spot of flamers. So unless they get another flamer down somewhere, there is actually a gap there that potentially biters could run through. There we go. Big spitter, big spider. Spider? What's a spider? Big spitter and a big biter. Okay, South have got a big attack to defend against. Factorio, you should see that. Oh, those walls are not going to hold long against all that. Not when you're needing them. Mainly spitters. Okay, he's got a chance. Yeah, he's fine. Has he got a lot of wall on him? 35. Not a massive amount. I mean, their defenses are holding, but it's not going to take much now for South to have a... Yeah, South are going to need flamers. I mean, 4% to go. Less than 4%. And these attacks, they're only just about defending. And there's a lot of mediums coming. I'm surprised how well the turrets have done. Like projectile damage and 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 turrets in there. These have really done quite well with Factorio defending this corner. He's dragged everything into this area. And he's done a really good job at holding them. But at Big Bite, he's not going to be able to do that. He's just not going to be able to. North can feel it. Look, they know they get them to bigs. They haven't got flamers. They haven't got oil. South are only just researching stronger explosives 1. That's as bad as us. Yeah, South transition too late. I think if they'd have gone, once they hit 20% in North, they should have swapped all the red to green and gone for green. And kept that pressure on. Kept doing what they were doing. And the pressure would have been immense on North to try and defend against that consistent green push at that point. But they didn't. They just, like you say, they waited just too long to transition. And yes, it's working. I mean, this, for me, though, they've proven red rush hand-fed into green rush hand-fed is very, very viable. It's a very solid plan. It just wasn't transition quick enough. Another attack for south. They really should defend against this. Factorio's doing a great job down here. This was regular pack, yep. Yeah, we defended against that one. North, haven't got any attacks yet. Just wondering when they're going to come. Did they put a radar out there? Why can I see? Oh, they did. Oh, no. Okay, that's risky. I mean, they might get lucky, but... Ooh. Yeah. I mean, South even sent some of their red science at the very start to send... Oh, there was like 19 packs, whatever it was. And it sent them up by like 2%. So instantly, South had such a massive lead on Evo, and they kept it all the way through. Even till now, they've still got a percentage lead. But North are going to chip them to bigs now, whether their flamers up, and I just don't see... Yeah, South send the attacks to North and vice versa. Yeah, so if I send in the science, so basically what they're doing here is they're hand feeding these assemblers and creating green science. Then Bloke is the one doing it. He picks them up, stores them, and then he clicks a button up here for, it looks a bit like this, but there's a different color one for each science, and then it sends that green science from his pocket to the opposing team's threat and Evo meter, and basically puts it up. North are under attack. Okay, the Flamers are doing their job. There's a couple of big biters in here now, though, look. And they do chew through the wall. Megafrot's kind of having to defend and repair walls. I say this corner's the one corner that's kind of okay. Because they've got like 3, 4 relatively close to each other. Another attack here. This bit, couple of big spitters. Oh, there you go. He's just sent 700 more. Pushed him up another couple percent. It's possible North oil runs out. I don't think so. The amount they've got down here, they've got, yeah, about 50k oil. He went out really early and went all the way up here to get this lot rather than getting this lot. They could have had flamers a lot earlier. Baguette are not without fault. They could have had this hooked up much earlier and flamers way before, and there'd have been no danger. But they at one point they were in super danger of being pushed to bigs before flamers went up. It was touch and go. Megafrot's expanding their wall. That's nice. It's air gap there. I don't know if it's on purpose or not, but it's nice because they'll get trapped. Yeah, it feels like North have really stabilized. Oh god, with the attacks. South are really still going for it. But I mean, look how close they are to bigs themselves. Have they researched anything? No, their research has stopped. They've literally not fed anything. I don't know what their plan is here. I think they kind of went green science, get them to bigs, win. But it's not panned out. Still extended the order petroleum. Yes, they did. And it ruined them. And it was magnificent. I felt so bad for them, but obviously it was hilarious to watch the fail because it was like, oh god, that's so costly. I mean, North are still researching. They're going for flammables, so they're once North get flammables, I think they'll be fine. I don't think North will be in any danger. Like I say, unless they have a mishap, like I say, unless there's a mishap somewhere on the line, the oil gets disconnected or the pipe gets spitted, which is entirely possible. The pipe could get spitted from a random angle and stopped. It looks like for the most part it's far enough away. And they're now, yeah, look at this, doubling up all their efforts. Ooh. 49.5. Oh, that's it. That's going to send them over. That's going to be 50%. Oh, 49.7. They're escaping bigs just. North, not really any worries here. The bigs do hurt the wall. But Megafrot's kind of just running around on standby to sort of make sure the wall gets rebuilt and the biters die. Yeah, unless something drastic happens on North now. Oh god, look at South. Factorio can't defend against that. He can't defend against that. They're in the base. Sorky needs to get there quick. And they might die here. This is really risky. Another attack coming into the left. There's Factorio dead. Yeah, oh god, I think of the turret, the Z radars. They should be alright. They should just about pull back from this, but that was not a fun attack there. There we go. That's going to be a one bigs now. 50.3. Okay, they're going to start seeing big biters in the next few minutes, and they will not survive. They come quick. Okay. Yeah, I think South are dead in 5 minutes. Honestly. Yes, if you have more flamers attacking, you do way more damage. It stacks. So I think it stacks up to a certain point, but you watch how fast these dies. Like, they just don't. They don't get past the wall. The mediums and smalls die instantly. The bigs take a little bit more because they're like 375 health on them, but you know, one flamer on its head, dead. I mean, this is a lot of attacks though. This is a good amount coming for North, but they've got, look at the flamers. They've doubled up all the flamers on the left. This whole left corner is now impenetrable practically. The bigs, that big's unchecked though. I mean, it is getting hurt by the flames on the ground, but with no fresh flames, that is actually risky. Oh, he survived. There. Megafrost's replacing the wall as well, which is great. The defense is just kind of a run around, replace the wall, fighting the fires. South, nah. South are not. Yeah, without the flamers, North would be struggling. They'd be struggling like South are. South are about to hit real trouble as the next attacks come up. North, if they hadn't got the flamers up, they'd be really hard pressed to do anything here. I feel so bad for GSD. I do. I feel really bad for them because they had everything in place. And they just needed to change quicker to this green, and they really could have put the pressure on and kept it on, and Baguette would have... They'd have failed, honestly. I think 5 minutes changing between red to green here would have been all the difference. Oh, look, South, more attacks. Yeah, the mid-game changeover. Oh, look, Factorio died. See, he's struggling with big... is that big spitters? Big biter. 2 big biters there. This is it. This is where the bigs come in and they get wrecked. Look at the difference. That 3 flamers on here. They chew a bit of wall. Most of these are dead before they get 3-4 layers down. There's a lot of bigs there though. There's a lot of bigs chewing through one section of wall. They get too close, the flamers will stop working. Like there's here is basically where the flamers become useless. They're in the range. That's a lot of bigs in the wall there. That's a lot. Oh, they might just get away with it though. Only just. Maybe just be better with it, but I hope not. I hope not. Stressful enough as it is playing. Megafrost's gone to take him out. That's fine. He had to get there though, because that wall was not going to last much longer. In fact, oof, yeah, okay, he just about managed that. That attack was risky. The 700 north. I mean, at this point, I don't think it matters. The difference here is not enough when they've got flamers up. I think we're about to watch South die. Maybe slowly, but oh, here we go. What we got? Mediums, a couple of bigs in there. Come on, Factorio, you need to get over there. And are they even going for oil yet? No, I don't think. I think the research hasn't ran for. Yeah, they haven't even got stronger explosives. Oh god, that's not even one, is it? They haven't got stronger explosive ones, and they've got big biters coming. That's GG. They ain't winning that. They're not winning that with the grenades. They're gonna die. Factorio just died. Bloke won't survive. Yeah, the deconstructed wall is handy and good for running through as well. Obviously, it makes sense, but they don't survive this. Not without stronger explosives. One. Now we've been there, we've done that, we've made that mistake, and it is costly and it ruins you. You just have to take like 10 grenades to kill a biter. The 600 south. I mean, North have got a lot of threat. There's a lot of threat coming to them. This is one of those games where North should win this unless there's a massive fuck up and someone lets biters through or dies inconveniently or they get through a spot in the wall. If that doesn't happen, North have this in the bag. It's a matter of time. There's a big attack. That's a lot of bigs in there. Let's they're double at the flamers. Ah, that's no worries. That's no worries at all. No worries at all. It would take a lot of bad luck on North's part now to lose, in my opinion. A couple of little attacks there. Yeah, look, the flamers. There's so many flamers there now. The biters are not getting anywhere through the wall that they were before. Yeah, that defense is solid. That's really solid. Baguette really turned that around. I mean, honestly, from the start of the game, if you watch the start of this game again and watch how much pressure GSD put on them at the start and how slow North had to go because they were just under pressure for like 45 minutes non-stop, basically. 45, 50 minutes. They were under pressure. And then as soon as they expanded their wall and got flamers up, North have managed to just... They've said GG. That's it. You know, they've won. South don't win this now. I mean, stronger. I can't believe they haven't got stronger explosive one. I, again, feel so bad for them. I think the research that they've managed to put some in the labs. They might have realised, but I do think it might be too late with the big biters coming to be worried about stronger explosives 1. You need stronger explosives 3 and 4 by now. I mean, they're holding on. You've got to give them the dues. They are absolutely holding on. They're not in trouble fully yet. But they just can't keep up this level of defense forever. North, another attack coming through to them. Again, I mean, this is the blind spot. The blind spot is about here. There's only one flamer to defend here, so they could come through here. If they get past the wall here, with enough attacks, it is dangerous. Ah, he's put another one down. He's just moved the blind spot ever so slightly over so it actually catches him here. But again, if you're in a spot there's only one flamer, like only come down here for argument's sake, one flamer here, one flamer here. That's risky. But we're not seeing any attacks there this map, so yeah, South turrets, I think they got projectile what's it called? Projectile damage 2? Physical projectile 1. So they got the extra attack from that. And they have. It's been pretty solid. These turrets have just been refed. These have been refed. These haven't been used as much. But this lot here, this has been the POG. I mean, kills 142, 120, 66, 151, 160, 276. You know, these are killed like a good 1,000 plus biters between them. What's the threat like? Oh, South's about to have a bad time. Yeah, here we go. And that's, yeah, I'm going to say there must be another attack somewhere because that's, oh, there we go. 3 attacks all coming up to South. Factorio desperately needs help here, I think. And that pack over there is not so bad. That's a lot of mediums and smalls. They still haven't got stronger explosives. The turrets should help thin this crowd out. They're very lucky that's mediums and smalls there, because they're going to get thinned out quite nicely when he gets over there. That's worked out really well for him. Wow, I mean, fair play. Their defense is holding. It is holding. I mean, I'm quite surprised with bigs they're able to hold. Oh, bloke's in trouble. Has he not got grenades? Yes, he has got grenades. Oh no, he was killed. I'm going to say that was struggling. Factorio's okay. Zorki's probably got them. They're not refeeding their ammo assemblers, so they're not really getting any more ammo out. So these are kind of out of ammo now. These are dead. That's going to be an issue. North. Nah, North are worried. Megafrot's there to repair the wall and chuck some grenades down to thin them out, and the flamers are absolutely ruining them. Those flamers are just laughing at the face of these bigs. Megafrot's just chucking down a couple of grenades, just saying, no, you're not coming through here, get out of it. And then just replacing the wall after they're dead. Yeah. Yeah. North aren't in danger. It's South we need to watch. We need to keep an eye on because they're not going to last. To be fair, they've gone longer than I said. I did say about 150. I thought 115. It was 110 when I said 5 minutes. It's now 119. They've lasted a lot longer than I thought. And it's not like they're just holding on either. This isn't like a, oh god, they're just delaying the inevitable. They are actually holding their own in this corner. But I do fear that this lack of wall, this lack of ammo, is probably not a good thing. Like, that feels kind of, yeah, this feels problematic for Factorio right now. I think this might not end well. That's 3 massive attacks again. No wall. He's got a gap in the wall. The turrets are out of ammo. He's got no backup. This is a 3-man defense. Yep. Evo is only what? 1%, 0.9% out. There goes Bloke. Factorio is probably in trouble now, and Zorky might be okay. Means they're going for the radar at least. Don't know if they can kill the rest of these. It's going to be tough. Now there goes Factorio. Bloke's got to get his corpse now without dying, and he is not going to succeed. He fed 1,200 more flasks. I mean, I must say I do like the hand-fed green signs. That's worked really well. Oh, and they've all died at least once now, and they can't get the corpses back. That feels like it's probably enough to ruin them. I don't know if there's any more coming in, but that feels bad. That feels like, yeah, Zorky just went down. Factorio is doing his best to run around the turrets and stop them. There are blokes up there trying to save what he can up there. Being chased by Biggs. Yeah, it doesn't feel good. Any more waves coming now, that's going to be it, because they cannot defend. They're scratching around for whatever they can. Yeah, turrets are no. I mean, to be fair, it's distracting the big biter. Lovely. Oh, Bloke and Factorio just got killed, though. The big biters. Oh no, here it comes. Here it comes. There's nothing they can do. Zorky can't stop that. There's no defense. I mean, the turrets might lure them away a little bit. He's fed them. He has fed them. There's a few spitters. Will he do it? Will he do it? Will they survive long enough? I mean, they're chewing the wall, which is great, but also bad because it's just opening that base up to every attack under the sun. Oh, there we go. Bottom left. I mean, he has filled these turrets up, so... But that's a lot of bigs in there now. Yeah. Oh, another wave as well. Yeah. Oh, I feel bad for them. I do feel bad for them. There goes Zorky. Factorio will be going down in a sec because he can't defend that. Yeah, turrets are all out. Oh, Factorio just got stuck. Oh, no. I'm feeding what they can. Factorio is dead. And they're resetting the biters. Oh. Yeah, that... Unless North have got like a massive problem right now, which they don't really seem to have. The Flamers here are more than adequate. They're not in any danger, and South now have biters ripping their base up. Yeah, that's GG. That is GG. They ain't coming back from that. That's just such a shame. The lead they had... squandered. Squandered, in my opinion. 2 more waves. I think South have got bigger problems. Oh, God, look. Yeah, North waves have gone. South waves are just building. Like, yeah. Oh, man, they're on the silo. That is GG. That is GG. Wow, what a game. Honestly, Green Science Dutch led that the entire way through. North were struggling. Baguettes were on the ropes all the while. But it was the lack of quick change from Red Rush to Green Rush, or hand-fed. And then North got Flamers up just ahead of them. And it was 5 minutes in it, I reckon. If they'd have changed to green 5 minutes earlier and consistently sent, rather than holding all that green together. You know, I could see what they were trying to do and send it as a surprise attack. But they should have sent that green science a few hundred at a time. Keep that pressure on. The pressure from the reds they were doing was fantastic. It was really, really solid. They need to do the same with the green and do that, and they'll be absolutely fine. But that was a really solid game. Yeah, GG to both teams. I mean, I was really rooting for you, Green Science Dutch. I was really rooting for you in an unbiased fashion. But, yeah. Gutted for them. But well played to Baguette. They really, they did well to hold against all that pressure and get their Flamers up and just really, yeah, they played well. They did play well. That was solid.